Welcome everyone. We are on class 4 from this journey that I've been on this week near the Grand Mountains. Found this cool little pull off here and then this washy area that clearly it's like mine and the animals' footsteps only. So it's kind of cool and secluded and absolutely stunning. So as long as I don't get stung by a wasp, I think we'll be okay. A few ants, but I think all is well. This class is going to be a 40-minute kind of balanced, focused flow. So if that sounds good to you, maybe have a couple blocks handy. I don't have my blocks, but I'll try to explain how you might use them to help yourself out. And then we will begin seated. Maybe you want to sit up on a block, a bolster, and then wherever you are, just take time to arrive down through your sitting bones. Pull your core in, roll those shoulders back, and just start to breathe deeply in through the nose and out. And breathing deeply in and out. And then maybe bring your hands to prayer. And if you like to set an intention for the class, now's a great time. Maybe just a word that resonates with you, that maybe pops into your mind that you'd like to see more of in your life. And it seems silly, but I found it to be quite powerful. So, and then drop the hands down. Inhale, fingers overhead. Twist to the right. Exhale. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale. Twist the other way. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Last round to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. And then forward fold. Cup your fingertips and send that bum, press your fingers to send that bum back into the earth, and then drop your head from there. A little forward fold. And then walk the fingers out to the right. Breathing back through center, off to the left. Now back through center, and then come back up to a seated position. Let's go ahead and switch the cross on our legs here. And then from here, hands on knees, let's do a few little spinal circles. You know, wake up the spine here before we get into a little more vigorous movement. And then switch. And through center. Beautiful. Now, cat-cow in a seated position. We're going to pull through our core, start to round behind the back of the heart, drop the head, and then inhale, pull the heart through, exhale, C-shape back, and just kind of rock back and forth here. Your own breath, your own pace. Always trying to make it feel nice. Beautiful. Back to center. We're going to come undone, move around to on all fours, table here, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And then from here, let's start to play a little bit with the balance. And we'll start with our more right fingers, left toes, and then always pause and just work. If you're like, this is enough, then stay here. Otherwise, we'll start to warm up a little bit. Curl in, exhale, press out. And let's meet on all fours and then see if we can put the weight in our right and right hand, right knee, and then lift off, raise that left hand. Just kind of playing here. Maybe kick the back foot in, reach for that back foot. Little chipmunk just went running by. Who's cute? And then come on down. Come on out. Beautiful. And we're gonna switch sides. Now, right fingers. Is that right? No. Here we go. Left fingers, right toes. Pausing and working here. Keeping your core engaged so you're not dumping through the belly. Really reach away and then curl in. Exhale, press out. Curl in. Exhale, press out. Last time. And then come down. And we're going to play with the balance again on the left side. So starting to put the weight on our left hand and our left knee, and then seeing if we can open up that top leg. Maybe reach up. Maybe kick that back foot in. Grab. Ooh. And then release. Come on out. Excellent work. Shake it out. And then coming back to an even position. Raise your right hand to the sky. Thread it through. Right shoulder, head comes down. You can use that left hand to kind of press down to help you roll your heart open. Breathe. Little twist. And then inhale, come on out. And then we're gonna left fingers to the sky, twist open, look up, and then thread through, up your shoulder, head, twist open through the upper back, and breathe. And then inhale, come on out. And then from here, we're going to prepare to come into downward dog. Lift the knees, pressing down strong with your hands, send those hips back, and then up high. Bend your knees a whole bunch. Look between your hands, make sure that they are spreading and that all parts of your palm are pressing down strongly, and setting those hips high. Then drop the head, and then very lastly, You can work towards straight legs, or you just pedal them out. Breathe. And then we're gonna inhale right toes to the sky, knee and navel, step through. Keep that back heel lifted as we squeeze, engage your legs as come on up, fingers high. Breathing, exhaling out the back heel, inhaling, squeeze, lift. And then we're gonna have our hands come down. So maybe blocks here. And we're gonna scooch that back foot in, and then lift, hips square, warrior 3, supported. You wanna lift off, go ahead. Otherwise, focus on keeping your pelvis level, extending out those toes, a little micro bend in your standing leg, so you're not walking that knee out. And then step back, low lunge now. Lower your back knee, inhale, fingers high. And then right hand down on your thigh. Inhale the fingers to the sky. Core engage as we begin to twist over that front thigh. You can either fist and press down to help open, or prayer. Maybe lift the back knee. Beautiful. Come undone. Drop the back knee. Press through the front heel. Send that right hip back for half splits. Inhale, chin lifts as you look, pull forward, and then exhale. Drop the head and breathe. Inhale, shift forward, lift your back knee, step into plank, pause, take a breath in, exhale, elbows in, lower all the way down, roll shoulders up and back, lift the hands, inhale, chest lifts, baby cobra, no arms, and then exhale, press back, hips high, downward dog. Taking several breaths here. And then now left toes high to the sky. Come up on the ball of the back foot. Knee and the navel step between your hands. And always remember that blocks really make that step through a little more accessible. Press out strongly through your back heel. Squeeze those legs. Inhale, lift, high lunge with the left leg in front. Breathing. Working our engagement, the squeeze, lift. Exhale, press out the heel, knee, sink. And then exhale, come over your front leg, drop your back knee. Inhale, squeeze, come on up. Left hand to your left thigh to press down to give you a little lift here. Right fingers high, even more length. And then we start to twist and come forward and hook. And either fist, press down, roll that chest open, or just prayer hands and work it here, or maybe raise that back knee, breathing. And then come around, lower your back knee, press through your heel, half splits. Inhaling, chin comes forward, and then you can round drop the head and breathe. Maybe blocks on either side of the leg here could be helpful. And then inhale, come forward, send that knee back, knees wide, toes touch, send your hips back, child's pose. Rest your forehead on the earth or on a block, and just take some breaths here. Excellent work. And then from here, we're gonna come forward on all fours. Let the knees, hips up and back, downward dog. And then from here, just walk your feet up to your hands. Inhale halfway, look up. Exhale, fold. No bend in the knees. Grab opposing elbows. Let's do a little rag doll here. Instead of focusing on training your legs, focus on getting your tailbones as high as possible. And letting your face and neck relax. And then inhale halfway, look up. Bend the knees, hands to hips. Come all the way to standing. Beautiful. Now, let's do some balance poses. Standing ones. So much of this is balance, right? All right. Let's put a little, all our weight on our left foot. Just lift your right foot off a little bit and start here. If you're already, this is challenging, then just work here. Otherwise, we're going to place the foot right above the ankle so the knee comes up, turns out, and then foot comes above the ankle. We don't really want to put weight of pressure on those joints like that. Hands in prayer and work it here. Tree. Or have your knee come up higher. It's turning it out. Grab for your ankle above the knee. Press your thigh into your foot into your thigh. And then hands to prayer. Or if you want to raise your hands overhead, you can always look up to challenge the balance more. There's so many places to work, so don't judge yourself on another person's practice. You will grow when you're ready or at your own level, like some things that come really easy and others I'm still working on. So just be easy with yourself. Enjoy the process. All right. Come on out. Take a moment to shake it out. All right. On the right foot now. And take ourselves seriously. Doesn't matter if we fall out. Doesn't matter if we're worse today than we were yesterday. Life doesn't go straight up, right? It's like definitely a wave. All right. And then foot above the ankle, knee up, turn that hip out. Balance here. Or if they up higher, turn it out, reach for your ankle. Put the foot above the knee and kind of create a little resistance between the two. Foot pressing against thigh, thigh pressing against foot. And then hands in prayer or overhead. You can decide where you'd like to work it and breathe. And if you fall out, just come back in. Stunning. Now, release that leg, shake it out. One more standing pose that has variations along the way too. And so we'll switch back, weight in that, let's see, I don't know what foot we'll do the right foot first. So right foot, little bend in that knee. The same thing, lift the knee up. And then this time we're gonna cross that left ankle just above that right knee, foot's flexed. And then you could stay working this, or maybe you start to stick your butt back as you come forward over that front leg. You stay balancing. You can have your hand on blocks. You can reach all the way to the floor. We'll save the arm balance for another time. Wherever you are, just work it. And then inhale, come on out and shake it out. Excellent. Now, weight in your left foot. Having a good time. All right, knee up. Turns out, ankle above, left knee, foot flexed. You're standing straight up and down now. I'm gonna kind of tilt my booty back, like in all the forward folds, and then come forward. You can come forward, prayer, hands on hips, any other hands on blocks, or you stay high, or you fingertips to the earth. However you want to work it. It's all right. And then inhale, come on out. Excellent work. Now, inhale, fingers to the sky, maybe a little back bend. And then exhale, come through center. Walk your fingers out into plank. Pause and take a breath here. From plank, we're gonna work on our legs. We're gonna work on a side plank here. So you can either lower your left knee, turn that right hand out just a little bit for your shoulder here. And then right foot, try to come into one line, and you can work plank here. Or with both legs stacked, pressing out the knife edge of the foot, trying to draw the side up as high as you can. Maybe look up. Maybe do tree. All the places are good. And then come back to plank, pause, realign, and either start with the right knee down, turning open, raising that right. I find this to be rather challenging too. Just it's supposed to be easier, but I don't know. What do you think? And then, or both legs stacked. Well, there's also this variant with the left leg out in front. I think that's probably the best one for stability. But yeah, tell me what you think. And then maybe tree pose here. Maybe. Yes. And when you're ready, come back around and elbows in, lower all the way to the earth. Bring your forearms out in front. Press them down strongly. Draw your elbows in to help bring length to your spine and open across your heart. Breathe in Sphinx pose. Maybe roll the neck out if that calls to you. Just making little figure eights with the nose. And then come on down. Clasp my hands behind the low back. If your shoulders are pitching forward, pick them up, roll them down. And then inhale, lift the chest and the toes and pull your fingers towards the back of the mat and breathe. And exhale. Come on out. You roll the shoulders here. And roll them up and open your knees, and then toes touch and press your hips back. Child's pose, rest, and take a moment here. And then now, come on up to a seated position. Drop your hips to the left and bring your right foot around, hooking it. Keep your left toes curled in, or you can extend that foot along the earth. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, fingers to the sky, and then hook, twist. Core engage, re-straighten, look over your right shoulder. Breathe, length on the inhale. And twist on the exhale. And then turn your head back to center. And the rest of you, lean back, come undone. Extend your left leg long and draw your right heel in. Sit evenly on your sitting bones. Core engage, hands around your left foot. Twist and fold. And breathe. And then inhale, come back up. And now we're gonna draw this left leg. It's gonna come all the way around and hook over just above your right knee for the twist on the other side. Extending that right leg long, feel twinging in the knee. Left hand behind you, right hand, fingers to the sky. Get long, core engage, kind of come forward, twisting, hook, re-straighten, look over your left shoulder, and breathe. And then turn your head back, and the rest of you come undone. Let's bring the soles of the feet to touch now. Baddha Konasana, pressing them strongly, then reach behind, lengthen out here, and then hands come back around. Maybe open your feet like a book, but keep the binding and keep a sensation of drawing into you to keep your legs active here. And then breathe where you feel the sensations. did a class the other day, and the ants were not nearly as friendly as these ants are. Knock on wood. All right. And then from here, just bring your feet a little bit more out from your pelvis. 2 fists worth between them, so there's a gap. Pressing down strongly with the knife edge of your foot. That same drawing in sensation, activation, and then really just drop in here. Slightly different sensations maybe. And now look forward, and you're gonna bring those feet out long in front of you. Forward fold. Make sure you keep your knees as bent as you need to maintain a nice long low back so you're not crunching into your spine, but staying lifted. Having your chin lifts will help you kind of get there. And then, right, so coming forward, chin lifting, you can't come forward anymore, then go ahead and let the head fall. And breathe up and down the spine. No. Core engaged. Come on up. And we're going to prepare now to lay down onto our backs. And then from here, go ahead and cactus the arms, knees as wide as the mat, and then just tick-tock the knees, exhaling one way. Inhale through center, exhale the other way. And extend your left leg long. Draw your right knee into your right armpit. Pause and breathe for a moment. And then begin to draw that knee to your left armpit. And then hook your toes in your knee crease and draw that knee all the way across. Reach, look to the right. And now back through center. Re-straighten and extend your right leg long. Draw your left knee in to your left armpit and just taking a moment to breathe here. And then draw your knee over to your right armpit and pause for a moment. Take a breath in. And then hook your toes in the knee crease and draw that left knee across the body. Reach, look to the left. And then exhale, come undone. Re-straighten out. Give yourself a little hug. Grab for the outside edges of your feet. Draw your knees down. Happy baby. Roll around if it feels nice to you. Otherwise, just focus on pressing your whole head, back, lower back into the earth. Then hug yourself into a ball. Squeeze your muscles tight. Hold your breath. And when you can't hold it and you're ready to let go, do so. Let the legs fall out, turn out, palms turn up. Shavasana, final resting pose. Take time to make your pose as comfy as possible. Taking any kind of variation that will bring you more ease. So maybe knees knocked in or bolster under them. Find your Shavasana shape. Now sit and hold space. I'll guide you out in just a few minutes. if you'd like to stay in Shavasana, stay as long as you'd like, or if you're ready to come out, roll to your right side and take a deep breath in, pause. And as you feel ready, you can push yourself back to a seated position, taking time to notice how you feel, any differences between now and the beginning of class. Thank you for practicing with me in this beautiful place. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.